Okay, so we're going to talk about the nature of price and pricing. In general, price is a quantification of the resources exchanged by the person purchasing and by the person selling. So the consumer and the seller. And it's usually expressed in monetary terms, in dollars and cents. Um, there are some non monetary elements of pricing, and we'll talk about those maybe a little bit briefly, but you can look at like the psychological price, the effort price, the opportunity price, things like that. So, first, we'll talk about the monetary price. This is the direct and indirect expenditures attributed to participation activity or the exchange of goods. We look at transportation. How much does it cost to take a taxi or a bus from one point to another point? Clothing equipment. I want a new t shirt. What's the price on that t shirt I have to give up in dollars and cents? Next, we can look at opportunity price. So, by participating in an event or a program, the individual that's in that activity, they dedicate time and other resources that could have been utilized in other ways. So we think about that for, you know, how do I have to make that up? Do I lose that forever, or do I have to exchange that time for something else? For example, if I'm in a basketball league and it's on Tuesday and Thursday nights, well, Tuesday and Thursday nights maybe when my favorite show comes on as well. So I'm gonna have to give that up and either recover that elsewhere or just give it up completely. Then we can look at psychological price. So think about like psychological stress is present in any activity, whether you're typing on a keyboard or you're watching a movie or you're engaging in like a basketball game. So we can do that for a variety of reasons. We know what's going to happen, or we have an anticipation what's going to happen, or we don't know exactly how it's going to happen or the outcome. So there's a lot of different things to look at. And things associated with that could be anxiety as to what will happen, boredom because you expected it and this is exactly what you're getting, fear from not performing well or not getting the outcome you want, and so forth and so on. There's quite a few different angles to look at that. Activity or participation activity may also mean you have to quote unquote step out of your comfort zone, which, depending on various folks, could be more or less stressful. And then we think about, overall, when we agree to participate in an activity or buy a product, we're expecting certain things to happen. And so sometimes we can expect stress to come along with that. And then we have anticipated outcomes that bring along a range of psychological aspects as well. Next, we can look at effort price. So there's a requirement for physical or mental expenditure through the exchange of services and products, right? So if I'm engaging in activity, I know there's going to be some physical and mental exertion going on. So the price overall may be quote unquote, my personal energy or the energy you have. In this way, some things could be too psychologically expensive. Like when I get done, I'll be so drained I can't do anything else, and it may or may not be worth it for me. When I was looking up different things that go along with this, I found this little graphic here I thought was pretty interesting. So we think about like we talk about value added and stuff like that. So we're looking at $3 to get into the swimming pool. If you want to get a swimsuit, it's additional $25. It's $2.50 to get you to and from, and then $2 for a snack. So there's different things going on here, and then as far as the other things that could go along with that, like you know the disclosure. You could watch a football game while it's adjacent to the park, the water park, or whatnot. You have an opportunity to do work while you're there. There's noisy kids. There's all kinds of different things that we could look at as far as the different prices that we have to endure.